Hey everybody, joining Lone Oak Survival. So let's talk a little bit about navigation today. Okay, say you don't have a compass with you. Say that you don't have a notebook and pen or pencil, preferably, and say that you don't know where you are. You got to go out and scout, look for some water, resources, whatever it's going to be, and you got to leave your campsite or your group of friends or family, whatever it's going to be. How are you going to navigate through the woods and make sure you can get to where you want to go and back to where you need to be, right? So let's talk about that. All right, ladies and gents. So like I said, simple way to navigate, guys. I'm going to call it the time map because I don't really know what it's actually called. I know it makes me sound really professional, but I'm being honest with you guys. So what we're going to need to do is create our own map. How do we do that if we don't have a compass? We don't know our pace count. We don't have our pacing beads. We don't got anything, right? All you need for this to work, guys, is a writing utensil, pencil, pen, whatever it's going to be. I personally prefer pencils, but my kids like to steal my stuff. Some kind of scrap paper. It doesn't have to be a notebook, guys. It can be a napkin, back of a receipt, whatever it's going to be that works for you. Okay, just scrap piece of paper, something to write on, and a watch. It doesn't have to be analog. It doesn't have to be digital. As long as it just keeps track of time for you, it'll work, right? So, what you want to do on your scrap piece of paper with your writing utensil, put an X where you are. Doesn't exactly matter where you are per se on a real map because you don't got one, but just write an X because we're making our own map. Say that we want to go find a creek, river, a lake, somewhere, some place that we can get water from. Okay, just like I talked about in the cardinal direction video, which is not hard to establish cardinal direction. Look at the sun. Where's the sun? Rises in the east, sets in the west. It's true all over the globe. Well, minus the poles, but either way, that's not the point. East, west. Okay, so we figured that out. Which way is north and south? Okay, well, let's look at trees around us, some kind of foliage around us, because no matter what you're doing, right? And it does depend on the hemisphere, but say the northern hemisphere, I know for a fact that most foliage or most trees, plants, whatever, they're going to grow their foliage following the southern arc of the sun. So I look at 7 different trees plus to verify, okay, yeah, most of these branches, it's leaning this way, whatever, the majority of the branches are facing this way. Okay, cool. That's got to be south, right? Okay, so now that way is north. Stick some sticks in the ground, write it in rocks, whatever it's going to be, so you know, okay. Now, when you get going and you start walking, keep in mind, okay, I'm walking this way, it's north, the sun is on this side of my face, or this side of my face, or over this shoulder, that shoulder, what's going to be, right? So say we're going to go north. You can write on your little map here. Put a N with an arrow, north. I'm an artist. Trust me, believe me. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go north. Well, Jordan, if we don't know our pace count, how far do we know we walked? We're just going to guess? No, you're not going to guess. That's where the watch comes into play, right? If I can get this in the actual scene, that'd be great. So say it starts on a easy to read number. It is about 120 right now. And say that you want to use 120, okay? So write down 120 or write it down, memorize it, whatever it's going to be, whatever's easiest for you in your condition. I'm okay right now, so you remember, okay, I started this journey going 120. So you walked north, and then you found a creek, right? Found a creek. Cool. And see, that journey took you, I don't know, 10 minutes. You write that down. Creek, 10 minutes north. Due north of you. Sweet, awesome. So now you're going to, okay, I know this is north. I know if it's north to my left is going to be west. Okay, cool. So we're going to go west, straight west. Start this way, and we notice this big hill. Okay, that took us, say, 20 minutes. Big hill. And I encourage you guys to write it down. However, you're going to memorize it. Could be BH, could be big hill, literally, whatever. That's how you create your own map. It's called the time map because I don't really know what it's called, so we're just going to run with it. So that's how you do that. And from there, now you have the beginnings of your map. You can go, okay, so I'm at this big hill, and I know the creek's back that way, 20 minutes. Granted, you can't really pull the Paul method off this per se, because the Paul method does need measurements, need increments, pace speeds, needs to know your pace count, stuff like that. This method, though, is a good generalized version of like, okay, I know at least my immediate area, and I can get back to where I'm going